Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome. Today we're gonna be playing Cynane with tier 5 archers, Cycladi archers. So let's see how well we'll be able to perform in this game. Archers are very tricky to play. They are very easy to be killed if they are left unprotected, which happens a lot in this game. So archers is like a support unit. It could do a lot of damage. It could deal with enemies, archers, or any missile units. But what happens is a lot of times this unit gets kind of stays unprotected, or of course the player chooses not to be protected and he just runs away in a different direction. And when the cow comes in, you're kind of dead. Like with a Greek cow. You know, in a let's say you're in the middle here, and the cav is like kind of from your back. You know, he could destroy all 3 units in one charge. I've seen that, so that's something you really always need to be careful. So let's see. He's gonna try to start doing some damage to these guys here. This is the next goal. So the main targets for us is enemy missile units and their cav. That is are they reaching us already? I'm gonna fall back. As you can see, we already lost quite a few units there. You can fire at them. Of course, learning like using focus fire is very important. Focus fire increased by 8% damage, so it's a lot.
Stop firing! Our arrows find allies!
Okay, let's see. Let's just push up. Let's keep pushing up. Friendly fire, of course, this is a thing you have to learn as well. If you would like to use here, for example, you would use like a focus fire. If they're getting flanked, so you're gonna do some damage. The friendly fire is being decreased by a lot, so it's not that high anymore as it used to be. But this is really something you really need to worry about. Okay, these guys are in a big trouble. I'm gonna try to fire focus fire. Seems like we are pushing quite well on this flank. Okay, so the cav is gonna deal with them.
On my target! Stop firing! Our arrows find allies!
Friendly fire, see, already minus 30, climbing. I'm gonna try to go around here. I'm gonna try to get to these guys here. I should be worried about this, but I'm gonna be alright because these guys are here. That's fine. And also, this is really bad what I'm doing here. It's ganging up the guys or blobbing up. Ideally, you would like to have like an information. So when they fire the missiles, you don't get really kind of affected by that. Only one of your units gets damaged instead of all of them. I'm gonna try to push away here. I'm gonna try to come out here. Not doing so great. Our base is being kept. What's going on here? Okay, there is one guy. We want to click. Okay, someone is already working with that man there. Point wise we are winning, but if the base doesn't get decapped, we're in big trouble. I'm not sure if I can fire or get that far quickly enough. Plus there is a cav. If I get in the way of the cav, I'm gonna be destroyed. This is very tricky. We're probably gonna lose the game just because of this.
Time is short! We must
Yeah, this game is lost, unfortunately. Well, better luck next time. So this is what happens when the base. We were winning, like point-wise. We probably could win the game, but because the base was left kind of unprotected, it just got taken over, and therefore we lost. We could, as a team, we probably could do much more than that. Okay, let's jump in the next game. I already have a tier 6 archers as well unlocked. I actually start playing archers. Before I was quite very skeptic against them, but you know, once I start leveling through, I actually start enjoying them. It is difficult to play because they don't get protected, and it's very easy for your enemy to, you know, like cav could destroy your units very quickly. Some of the games, you know, like if there is not enough melee infantry and there's a lot of cav units, there's no one really who could protect you, and everyone kind of has their own mindset, so everyone's going their own way. So it is a bit tricky in that sense. So yeah, so tier 6, unfortunately I haven't really yet. I'm not playing yet. I want to upgrade at least the bow, because it's quite weak. The unit is quite weak. So it's weapon damage 128 and range 103. Let's have a look. Tier 5. So this is 130 plus 16 and range 95 plus 11. So tier 5 at the moment. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna play them as well. I'm gonna do a video soon with them as well, of course, with Lesbos archers. Okay, the game session is on. Of course, all my skills has been fully upgraded up to tier 6. Of course, after the new patch, you can't anymore kind of abuse the system of having higher tier commanders against your units, so you don't get that extra buff, I would say. I think it's really good. I think it's fair. That's how it should be from the beginning, because let's say if you're tier 5 or tier 6, you know, any commander, any unit, and you're playing against tier 5, tier 6 unit with a tier 10 commander, some of their skills for some of the commanders, they are really good. Like Sula, for example, tier 8, you know, the whip is like constant. You don't get the morale debuff, so you know you can do so much damage. It is very strong buff, you know, and for many other commanders it's the same story as well. So that's something, that's what I would call abusing. So it would be very difficult for you to win against even the units, or maybe they haven't been yet fully upgraded, but that the commander makes a big difference at the end of the game. So I think it's well done. Okay, so Alpis Greya. Team setup wise, we're gonna have some arty, 4 units, so we're probably gonna go defensive, at least some archers, 6 units of archers, 6 units of cav, and then not enough melee units, which is a issue, which gonna be an issue. Okay, they taking those positions. Okay, so arty. Okay, I'm gonna take here, and then I'm gonna push just down here, help out. See, I'm gonna try to go myself defensive. I hope this guy is connected. Yes, he is. With archers, it's always to work out. The best way to go forward or play is in the groups. More melee units with some extra archers on your side. You can push through the enemy lines and get to their base, or just get destroy them. It's nice to see that we're gonna have a nice RT support. Also, when you're using the speed buffs, always go for rapid advance first and then dash, because dash silence everything. So if you click silence first, you can't go rapid advance. So if you want to have this extra speed. Here in this map, this place is really good to hide out. Oh, these guys are losing quite quickly. So okay, it's because there's so many archers and there's some javelin men. Javelin man is getting nerfed down in the new patch. Apparently they were doing too much damage.
Annihilate them!
Okay, I'm gonna try to come out here. So my units there.
Stop firing! Our arrows find allies!
In this case scenario, when the enemy also has arty, I would retreat. Okay, we have a problem there. We have some serious problem there. Don't know how to avoid even. Okay, so cav is incoming, so that's good. I need to run away. I'm gonna go very defensive. I hope I can make it that far. Okay, so cav managed to push them away, which is good. I'm gonna come up here, and we're gonna try to destroy them as much as we can. So here is a lost cause. What I would do, I would push back all the units down here and let our RT deal with them. Taking count, we have 4 of them. Not like running into the enemy, where you're getting hit by everyone and plus RT as well. So your chance of surviving there is very small. Of course, a lot of people is gonna say, "Why did you all run away?" And they're gonna get very upset and they're gonna start shouting in a chat that they lost, you know. But this is the thing. This is a team play game. You can't expect that everyone's gonna be following you, or everyone can't be expecting, you know, like you're gonna be following. It have to be some kind of communication or understanding in the battlefield, kinda. Yeah, let them do some damage there. We are losing point wise badly by 200 points at the moment. It's a lot. These guys up here are a bit, well, much better protected, but this is not. I know. Yeah, it is. So, well, that is my second defensive line, I guess. So soon enough, they're gonna start pushing up here. I doubt they're gonna go in defensive and go to the base. Very rarely anyone does that these days, even if you would win. Of course, you would have to wait like 10 minutes for you to win. No one is in the reach, unfortunately. The worry here is that they're gonna flank us. Oof. Okay, spears, please help me. Yeah, spears is not doing much. Let's retreat to our second defensive point. Okay, so now at last they are doing something, but the problem is we lost 2. Oh no, there is still 1 unit here. It's gonna be a lost cause this game, unfortunately. I have a feeling, but don't worry guys, we'll have our win. With archer units, especially at tier 5, you're definitely not a Superman. You cannot solo win the game. Or kinda, you know, it's not that strong. Okay, incoming. He's just gonna try to burn us out. He's done it a bit wrong. He should do it. Try to fire on the arty.
On my target. Our men are under attack.
Okay, we are being fired from the enemy. I'm gonna try to push out a little bit here, so I'm not in the middle. Have to be very careful of the surroundings. Point wise, with archers, you do well. I have got like 5,000 points, but this is very lucky game when you have a lot of squishy targets and the enemy is not really be aware of the surroundings, and you manage to kind of flank them and fire at them. Very, you know, like do a lot of damage. Then you would reach about 5,000 points. How far is these guys can fire? Okay.
Rapid advance. Focus fire.
shouldn't be able to catch me, but I'm just gonna run away.
We are firing upon allies! Cease!
Yeah, it wasn't the best move from them.
Our men are under attack!
Okay, getting okay, I wanna hide in here quickly as we can. Take the advantage of spikes. Of course, we think they have more arties than us. Feels like that. Yeah, so they can get through here. I thought they can't, but they can.
Stop firing! Our arrows find
Okay,
allies!
spears, be quick.
Focus fire! No rest! Double time!
Oh, we're getting flanked from all sides. It's gonna end badly. You're just getting massacred. Massacred? Oh, you say that. Just try to run back if I can before my last units get destroyed. So they at least get some damage here. At the moment the spikes barely do any damage to the melee unit. It's a horse cav who gets really the damage. Yeah, that's it for us. Okay, what else is going on here? So we have one more unit, two more units there chasing up the RT. So they had at least 5 units of. We still have one undiscovered player. Okay, so there's someone hiding here, as the allied base is getting capped. It's a very small unit. The capping is happening very slow. But the enemy team done well. They push hard. The reason why we really lost here is because in the beginning of the game we sacrificed 2 or 3 players. We sacrificed down here. They pushed too far away with no support, neither from cav, neither from archers really. There was at least 1 archer and 1 javelin man, and then there was a load of other units. So basically they pushed in, no one kind of really followed up. Then the cav showed up, so that means I had to, for example, pull off. The other missile archer unit already got destroyed. They were both here, they got destroyed, I was here, so I managed to run away because the cav came in. And that is the cause for the loss of the game, really. You already sacrificed so many units down here without achieving really nothing. And then that's it from there, really. This is the thing about this game, the team play is so important. Just gonna drink my coffee. And the last unit. Okay, the defeat. The second defeat out of 2 games. I'm definitely not performing well. Point wise, I'm getting nothing, barely a scratching surface. With the points, 1000 points. This is without premium. My premium has run out at the moment. So I haven't managed to play a lot this game lately. Been sick and I am fully employed as well. So for me to find the right time to record these games or even just to play the games is difficult. But I enjoy this, so I always try to do my best, you know. Try to record as much as I can. So session setup is almost ready. This feels good. We're probably gonna play 1 more game at least, maybe 2, depending how we do, and depending how much time is gonna pass. We usually try to do between half an hour, roughly around half an hour, for Total War Arena. For the guide videos, less than that. But the guide video is very difficult to record. The guide videos is the best to record from replays, but because of the patching happens so often these days, every week you kind of get more or less a patch or a patch fix or quick fix or so in that means basically replays only are available in from your latest kind of update. So if you recorded, let's say, in 3.1 and the 3.2 comes out, the replay will not be there anymore. So and I couldn't find a way to access them. There is a files where you can find in your PC basically a replay file, but there is no way kind of how to open it. So it's a big shame. I was hoping I could record, but I can't. So this is a thing. So guides is very easy to make on those ones, because if you have a really great game, you know, like, and you can really show off the moves and all that kind of stuff, then it works out well. Then there is something to show. But with random games like this live, so basically without editing and anything like that, it is really difficult to get those great videos out for you guys. Okay, so we have quite a lot of archers. I wish these guys wouldn't go up there and they would come down with us. But then that's the one.
We must take their base.
Because them being up there is really no point. You would use maybe so 6 units of them pushing up there, 2 players, pikes and spears, and they would be so useful down here. And then you have this unit. They're gonna go for watchtowers. That's fine. This is useless to do in my sense. Everyone, of course, has their own opinion. This is good for the cav to go around and flank, and also for maybe for barbarian units in general. But it's useless to send them up there. So let's gang up, everyone. I'm gonna push there. Unfortunately, we have only 1 melee unit there. Yeah, I don't know why these guys done that. It's useless. But yeah, it's their men. They play with them. Didn't know that barbarian has a slingers. I really didn't. I guess it's a premium unit.
Our men are under attack.
What is their range? Weapon range 140. Nice. Okay, we have to. Oh, the damage they do, it's massive. Okay, this is a big problem what we're doing here. We all are blobbing up. Why is he? Why he has chosen me? Those slingers are so strong. There are so many of them. The thing is, we can't even push back.
Our men are under attack. Bombard them. Focus fire. Our men are under attack.
Let's try to run away before. Okay, we have a problem from back. This game is going to be lost very, very quickly.
Following orders. Quickly. Rapid advance. Archers. At the ready. Ready to serve. Quick march.
So this is what happens when you have like 6 units or 2 players just go somewhere random, and there is no protection neither from sides, neither from the back. These units done well. Of course, they're pushing through. They will do their job. At least our cav managed to get through. Yeah, I'm not gonna even really bother here. Do much. There isn't much really you can do anymore. This would be nice. So instead of these guys going up here, he would have cav 6 units, and by the time we are kind of slowly pushing up, the cav would reach down here, and they would just smash them in pieces. By the time we kind of hold the line. Oh, my unit's still alive.
Annihilate them.
Oh, almost alive. That's it. No, not yet. These units managed to smash them. Winning this game, the chance of winning this game is very small at this point. Okay, so he's going for the base straight away. Very strange tactic. I never really seen that a lot. So instead of kind of facing, and he's ignoring also these guys here. Is a bot? I heard about the bots in the game, but usually what they would do, they would just come straight through the middle line instead of just going or flanking. Strange that they didn't go for them, because they would just smash them. Well, at least send one unit or two. It's a very strange tactic to go for. How much points I have managed to get? So these players is Kroll and Simpson. He's gonna definitely reach his 3000 points from capping, eh? And Kroll is just joining. Well, it at least made us win the game. Well, not yet, of course, and we could be affected by that, but oh, that's a surprise. We completely got destroyed, but we still managed to win the game by these guys here, which I was very skeptic about. Yeah, you maybe can win the game like in that way, just go around kind of through the mountains and win the game for the team, I guess. Is that something you... well, I guess if that's something you kind of want to do, leave the team and just go around and flank it and cap the base. Yeah, you don't see that a lot these days. In the beginning there was a lot of ninja capping, especially with a lot of cav. These days it's very rare. Out of, let's say, last probably 100 games, I don't know, maybe like 2-3 has been ninja capping. It's such a rare now thing. People kind of tends more now to play differently than they used to a month ago or 2 months ago. They may really tend to kind of fight each other instead of like ninja capping or doing a lot of flanking moves and all that kind of stuff. It's just like one big frontal attack. Okay, this is gonna be the last game for today. Unfortunately, it is 1-2. So hopefully we can make a draw. We can win this game. I like this map. I'll enjoy it. This is a fun map. The previous map is not a big fan. I guess I'm just getting too much used to it. There are a few maps in some tiers you play. You don't play them that often, so it's always nice to see them again. So team setup wise, we have two players with archers. We have some light arty, we have some cav as well, 6 units, and I think quite enough of melee units. Team setup wise looks cool, looks good. It's between tier 4 and 5. It does feel good. Hopefully we can win this game and end at 2-2 and maybe continue the next recording afterwards with putting in mind that it was 2-2 or just start fresh. So I'm probably gonna take here. I'm just gonna go down. The cav can do that. It's a good position, either up there or here, or just stay in the middle and help out the team. So where is the other archer gonna go? Okay, he's gonna go there, so the whole pressure is gonna be probably most likely here.
We must take their base from them, or
Have to be careful. I could go up here as well, depending what the enemy is doing. At least we have some melee units here, so it's always nice. Okay, so they're gonna go for watchtower. So some cav is already incoming there. Hopefully this guy is pulling back. I should pull back. I should run into these guys here. Okay, he had enough time, so that's good. No loss there yet. Okay, I should close in there. I need some protection here, cav. Don't get managed to charge. Oh no, they're going for the charge. Come on. Look at the loss they're gonna receive. It's not the greatest charge, but still 1/3 of your unit gone there, just because you didn't really do anything about that. You probably were not looking, or the player wasn't really looking. So I'm gonna try to push up. Don't wanna push up too far away. Always need to be worried about the cav. This cav, unfortunately, is not gonna get destroyed, so it's gonna get they're probably gonna flank. So these guys are going for defensive. These guys pushed way too far, too quickly. There's no reason, so they got just destroyed. Feels like today, I don't know, I'm maybe too skeptic, or what is it, scrutinize the people, but feels like playing really bad today. Okay, so we have some support here as well. Okay, we have a problem here.
Focus fire! We are firing upon allies! Cease! No rest! Double time!
Okay, we managed to avoid the charge, and they charge in the wall. Okay, don't want to do too much friendly fire. We have one more big issue here.
Annihilate them! Our men are under attack!
Okay, we should be able to destroy this unit here. Come on. Yes, it's dead.
Stop firing! Our arrows find allies!
Okay, they done well with disrupting our front line, kinda. These guys are in Testudo.
My target!
So it's Testudo. This Testudo really works well. As you can see, the damage you do, so small. Okay, you need to deal with these guys here. So he missed the charge.
Onward! Run! Quickly!
I'm gonna try to run away. I'm gonna try to come up here, maybe the base. Unfortunately, this guy's gonna be destroyed. We're gonna get destroyed if he doesn't get support in time. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly try to get in the base. Try to fire at these guys here.
Our men are under attack!
By who? Attacked by who?
Annihilate them! They are prey!
Okay. These guys are there. They should divide their guys. This is a bad way to approach this thing, so send the two up there, leave one there to deal with them.
On my target!
Okay, let's try to fire at them. It's a more important target. I'm gonna go barrage.
The enemy attack our base!
Forgot to say blacken the skies. Okay.
Annihilate them!
Oh, missed these guys here. Okay, let's try to run away from them. I'm gonna seek for the protection of the spearmen. The problem is we are unprotected here from all sides, so we have a big gap down here.
Double time! Our men are under attack!
We're getting destroyed. Such a unsuccessful game, so I hadn't had such a losing streak in a long time. Feeling a shame for myself, kinda.
Focus fire!
Let's try to sacrifice one of the units.
Annihilate them! We must cease fire! Our allies are in there!
Yeah, such a shame.
The men are fleeing the battlefield.
So this is the thing about these kind of units. So from my last 4 games, this is what you can learn, guys. So easy to be destroyed, great support, not that high damage dealer anymore. I probably missed the golden days of archer units, because before that they were super overpowered. They could do so much damage. You would say like slingers do it today, I guess. The damage output was very, very high. But it's still really fun to play, and if the team kind of pulls together and you have this kind of protection for you, you can do so much damage. You can do against enemies, the cavs, you know, you can deal with them very easily, as long as you have some kind of backbone to hang on with. Otherwise, if you're left alone, your chance of surviving, especially if there's cav on the field, if the cav has been destroyed from the field, and then you have way more chances of winning the game, because you can deal with a bad archer player. You can deal against one against one. You can deal with them. Regards the melee units, you always can run away from them. So you can divide, for example, they go in like this. You basically send one unit here, one here, one here, and just start firing at them and just kite them. That is possible, and you can do that. The biggest threat is a cav. That's something you always need to be worried about, and of course enemy missile units as well, especially like slingers. They can do so much damage. Never blow up. Always try to align, do formation instead of just doing like that. So these are just a few things, you know, and of course, you know, learning to play, it's fun. I'll try to do one more video, as we basically didn't do much, really. We lost the point wise as well. We've done quite badly, but I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.